Hello, my name's Janelle Livet and welcome. I wanted to tell you a little bit today about my story of how I became an internet marketer and what I'm doing today that is giving me success so I don't have to work in my day job anymore. I live in Wollongong in New South Wales, Australia. I've lived here all my life. I have done some travelling, and just recently I found Angie Long and Ben Martin, and my life has changed considerably. I've had a lot of struggles in my life. I started off when I was a young girl. I lived with my parents. My parents had a catering bistro in a local club. We did all right for money, but in order to do that, both my sister and I had to work. We had a younger brother. While one of us had to go to work, the other one had to stay home, look after my brother and do the ironing. And we found ourselves always arguing about who was going to go to work because, no one likes ironing. And sometimes the little brother could be a bit ratty. So we were always, arguing about who was going to actually go to work. And those days of learning how to work and being with my parents, it was the only time we actually got to see them, was working with them. It was hard. It was hard work, physically, and sometimes my parents got a bit stressed, and it was very busy. But I enjoyed it, and in time, a few of my friends from school actually worked there too, so it was a pretty good environment. We all had a lot of fun. And even today, I've worked in hospitality most of my life, both in my own business and for other people, and I've always found that working for other people, it used to just annoy me. I could never do what I wanted to do, and when I did do what I wanted to do, I got in trouble for it. And most of the time, they were things that would improve the business, but it was my idea, so they weren't interested. And that's really frustrating when you know that you can help the business and help it improve, and someone comes along and just stomps on you. I find that I was working in hospital systems. That was the same sort of thing. It was always a nightmare to try and get things approved so you could improve things. And I love helping people, so if it's going to make people's lives easier by ideas, then why don't they implement them? And a whole lot of it goes down to ego. And I think that's an important lesson to learn, is that if you've got things that you want to improve in your life, don't let your ego get in your way. Always try to improve them. So we come to today, and just recently I was working 3 jobs. I've got my son living with me at the moment with his girlfriend. He's doing a very high demanding university course. And I'm always stressed about whether he'll come out the other end and have a decent job, or whether in this economic environment he won't be able to find a job. So part of me learning how to use the internet to make me financially sound, I know that I'll have something sound to show him if he has trouble getting a job in his selected career. But also I've been teaching him small bits and pieces to have a little bit of an income to help him get through uni, and that's been working well too. I've had a lot of challenges when I've been doing my internet marketing. I've tried a lot of things. I suffered badly from shiny object syndrome, which means that you go along and buy whatever you think you need, but then when you get them, you don't follow through, you don't have a plan of attack, you don't have steps that you continue on. So I never ever got to see that really, ongoing income coming in that actually allowed me to leave work. Since joining the virtual profit system, I've been following Angie and Ben, and I've learnt so much. These young guys are just so tuned into to how to market yourself and how to actually help other people. And I think that's the most important thing, is to have a helping soul and to have other people's interests at heart. I'm always getting in trouble for not thinking of myself first, and always doing too much for others and not getting compensated for that. I've had other jobs where, in my other places online, I did do some jobs on Fiverr. I had gigs on Fiverr. I never stuck that out very much because it ended up being more trouble than the actual payments you were getting worth. That was before I found out that there's other ways to use Fiverr where you can actually make some money, which Ben has showed me, and it's helping great guns. I signed up for some really high level coaching programs, and even had a solo ad business at one stage. But at that stage, the solo ad business there was a lot of bot traffic, and I found that there was more refunds, and it just became a really big headache. And my perseverance levels weren't that great because, as I said, I was doing 3 jobs at the time, so it was limited time, and anything that sort of took time I didn't have time for. So it was a vicious kind of cycle. So today I have a system in place. I followed the steps that Ben and Angie taught. It's a great system, and I'm hoping that I can share this system with you so that you can see the same success that I'm having at the moment. Listen, thanks for listening. If you'd like some more information, leave a comment below and let's have a chat. Friend request me. It'd be great to get to know you. Thank you. Janelle Livett signing out.